Hello amazing people, welcome back to another reaction video. Do I look tired? It's because I'm not. But I did wake up instantly into a reaction. Because when you love something, that gives you the strength for everything else. Which is something we should remember and implement in our life. I hope you have that thing you love to do. It gives you strength. And I thank you for this thing we're doing together and gives me strength. And you, hopefully, because this is what we're here for. Today we're going to react to something different. Something you suggested. Epic Rap Battle of History. I love that series. We're gonna cover J.R.R Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and J.R.R Martin, which is Game of Thrones, legendary Game of Thrones. Oh my god, season 9, what was that? Let's not talk about it. Let's go straight to reacting without talking about the last season of Game of Thrones. Let's go. Thank you so much for this recommendation. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. We're really here to talk and to just bring that positivity because you deserve it. Let's go. Epic Rap Battle of History.
J.R.R. Versus J.R.R. Tolkien! Brace yourselves! Gather up your trolls and your soldier elves! And your ents and your orcs and your wargs and your stings, your dwarves and clamdrings! Cause there's a new literary lord in the ring! My readers fall in love with every character I've written, then I kill them. And they're like, all your bad guys die, your good guys survive. We can tell what's gonna happen a page in age 5. You're all seeing how to find some sex in your movie. Ditch the Goonie and cast a couple boobies. There's engineer plots and not David the Gnome. Your Hobbit hole heroes can't handle my throne. Kings, queens, dragons, dwarves, horses, fortresses, magic and swords. You hot-bit my whole shit, you uninspired hack. You want a war, George? Welcome to J.R.R. In book sales, you got nothing to say. I'm number 1 and 2. You're under 50 shades of gray. I got the pros of a pro. Your shit's subpar. You're a pirate. You even stole my R.R. Oh, we all know the world is full of chance and anarchy. So yes, it's true to life for characters that die randomly. But newsflash, the genre's called fantasy. It's meant to be unrealistic, you myopic vanity. I conscientiously object to what you're doing on these beasts. I'll cut you like my teeth on Beauty and the Beast. You went too deep, Professor Tweed Pants. We don't need the backstory on every fucking tree branch. I cut my teeth in the trenches of the sun.
Although I gotta say, like, have you read Game of Thrones? Because he said you don't need the history of every tree branch. Well, a lot of details in the books of Game of Thrones. Tons of details. It's not like light reading. It's hard, at least for me, which English is not my native language, which is exactly why I also read them, because it's hard and you get better. You improve. I found myself like reading that and going and searching up words and learning in the way. But yeah, like George R.R. Martin just kills everyone, maybe. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, what are you doing? Go watch it. It's really an amazing show. Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, if you haven't seen that, you should go and watch that. I'm gonna speak as if you already seen it, because if not, don't watch this. Go and watch and then come watch this so you won't have a spoiler. But Game of Thrones, super like realistic on the from the view of everyone dies. Everyone you love will eventually die somehow in a horrible death. Lord of the Rings, a lot more, you know, for the viewer, like everyone we love stays alive. But it's also like movies as to series. Like there's a different vibe to it. You need to keep the viewers engaged. In shows, at least what I like is it's the realism, it's the honesty. It's like if that character is meant to die, it doesn't matter. It's the character I love most. If he's gonna die, I'm gonna appreciate the show because it made sense during the story. Let's keep going. Also, very, very well played. I mean, I love it.
Block your Santa Claus. hauls ass through Vietnam. Man, it's hard for me to take criticism on clothes. From a dude who sends a raven to say hi to his toes. Man, your fat jokes are worse than your pipe smoke. My show's the hottest thing on HBO. I'm rock and roll, you're a nerdy little nebbish, and I may be dirty, but you got a hairy foot fetish, dog. Even the names of your characters suck. Got buffers and boofers and brandy bucks. I got a second breakfast for all them goofy fucks. Lift up my gut and teabagging's my nuts. C.S. Lewis and I were just discussing how you and Jon Snow both know nothing. Because the backstory on my box office is brilliant. Got my children making millions off my Silmarillions, and I'm more rock and roll than you ever been. Don't believe me? Ask Led Zeppelin. You can't reach this fella. Shit, I'm too towering. Every time I battle, it's Return of the King.
Oh, he got it at the end. Return of the King. You decide. Epic rap battle of history. Damn, what a beat. That was great. Thank you for this recommendation. I love this beat. In Australia, I worked as a salesman for Dead Sea products, which you probably all know, and I left after 2 months. I made a lot of money, but I couldn't stand the fact that I'm selling absolute, sorry for the word, sorry for the demonetization, YouTube shit. I mean, I'm not gonna sell something I don't believe in. I'm not gonna make someone buy just because I want his money. No, I left, went to New Zealand. I went to the Lord of the Rings set in New Zealand, and there you have a tree. You have a beautiful, beautiful tree, and the story behind it, the director of Lord of the Rings brought that tree, this like special, unique, I don't know, like he chose this tree from somewhere else, imported it, added more beautiful leaves, all of that for like 3 seconds, I think, in Lord of the Rings. Everything is so gigantic in that industry. Thank you so much. This was so great. It was a nice, different thing. Awesome beat. Awesome words. Thank you for this. Thank you for being you. Such a pleasure and a privilege to be here reacting with you. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.